We are live. We are live. We are live.
Yay!
Griselle, welcome back. Thank you for being here again.
Thank you for having me. It was super fun, so I was excited.
It really is. I thought we had a great time last Sunday. And it's so exciting if we can actually do this on a regular basis.
I know. I'm fussing over here. I think I want to light some incense. Nobody's here yet, right? Nope.
Nobody has said anything, but please say hi when you come in. I am your host, Kit Adams. We have special guest host tonight, Griselle Rubero. But do say hi when you come in so we know who is with us.
Say hello. Don't be shy.
Mercedes, hello. Amy, hello. How are you
Hi,
tonight?
Mercedes. Hi, Amy. I can't read anything. I'm like, where?
Okay, Katrina, hello. How are you? She said hi to you, Griselle.
Hi. Hi, Katrina.
All right.
Okay, I see. Oh, Brian. Hi there.
Brian, hello. How are you?
I'm going to get some
Alonzo, hello. How are you tonight? Alrighty.
Hope we don't burn anything down, guys.
Oh, I know. That's my
If
one.
it happens, y'all gonna hear me scream though.
That's my one big wish when I'm using my sage bundle. And it was funny because I had my sage bundle one night and I had it lit and I was doing my cards. And I was like, oh, I'm dropping sage everywhere. Yes, fire safety. I was
fire safety
everywhere. And you could hear fire sirens in my background because I had my window open.
Here's my trigger. Let's just hope.
Like, it's not for me. Oh, we are doing good, Brian. Thank you. Sandra, hello. How are you?
Hi, Sandra.
Kim, I'm doing good. How are you doing? Good to have you. All right, let me do the disclaimers real quick. You do have to be 18 and over to get a reading tonight. We don't do health, no legal, no medical questions. If you ask a question, please use someone's first initial, not their actual name. Donation readings do go first. They do get extra cards. They do get entered to win a beautiful white jade crystal snowflake and mystery gifts in the package. Alrighty, but do let us know if you do the donation. That way we know. Sandra says she is tired but good. I'm doing good, Sandra.
Just so you guys know, I have a couple of different decks today with me. So I don't feel like it might be for everybody. Maybe. We'll see how that goes. I have my crystal ball, and it's different. It's a Lodolite, which I'm totally in love with.
That's so pretty.
And then we've got this deck. Ooh.
Wow, cool. What's the name of that one?
This one is called I Open Myself to Guidance from the Universe.
Thank you so much for sharing.
Yeah, thanks for sharing, guys. Change is in the wind, by the way. Change is in the wind, guys.
Change is
one of my favorite decks.
Change is coming for both of us. Oh, I have to change my glasses out.
I know. I'm like an old lady. I'm like, oh.
All right. We're going to start off. Kim, any particular deck that you want? I do have the Hocus Pocus deck, or you can just have the regular Intuitive Tarot deck tonight. Sandra is struggling to stay awake.
Girl, I feel that statement. That's right. Keep us on and we'll give you a wake-up call when it's your turn. Wake up.
I'm going to go.
You,
That's normally me. Well, okay, Katrina, that's because you were 5 hours ahead of me. All right, the Intuitive Tarot. And she loves your glasses, Griselle.
thank you, Kim. I just saw that. Intuitive Tarot. Are you doing a general or was there a question?
No, she usually just gets general. As I try to make more and more space on the 7.5 foot long desk. Oh, there we go. Flying cards.
I wish I could show you what I see on these. It's loud.
Oops. Yeah. Hopefully I don't have any bad oops like I did Friday night. Kate was at my show Friday night, and oh my word. Cards everywhere. On the computer, on the floor. Oh, there we go. On the computer. There we go. On the computer again. Oh, son of a biscuit. Let's see if we have any more. I have crystal balls. I never use them. And I have a great big literal crystal ball. I never use it.
A big one.
I try and my eyes cross and I don't see anything happening. So they just sit there for decoration. And when
I feel like they don't work for everybody, but I get a
think that
lot.
they do. And you know, when it's sunny in here, you know, because there's a great big window over here, I do cover it so that I don't start a fire, because they do start fires.
Yes, they do.
And it's funny because I was actually watching this girl was talking about this jewelry that she makes and stuff, like Native American jewelry, and she had a crystal ball right across from her on the desk. We all watched in horror as it literally caught things on fire on her desk. Well, she didn't know. And we're telling her, we're screaming at her, your desk is on fire behind you. So,
I'm sorry. And yes, I do. I do tea leaf, coffee grounds, water scrying, ink scrying as well. So,
Michelle Krantz, hello, how are you? All right, Kim, your cards. We have the King of Swords. Hi, Helen. We have the Six of Swords. We have the Self-Love card, very, very important card. We have the Hasty card. We have the Ace of Swords. We have a lot of sharp cards here with the swords. And we have the Re-engaged card. All right. Oh, so your King of Swords, you know, it goes along with the Hasty card, which is like the lack of self-confidence card. You always wondering, you know, am I good enough to do this? Am I good enough to accomplish that? And you are good enough. You just need to tell yourself you're good enough. Okay. Stop having that lack of self-confidence. I know that it's something to work on, but you need to start telling yourself positive things, like positive. That's driving me at the wall. Positive affirmations. I am good enough. I got this. I can do this. Stuff like that. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, your self-love card. That's basically self-explanatory about you do need to take that time for you. Take that quiet time. Think about what your next step is, where you want to go, what you want to do um, next in your life. I know you were talking about a different type of job, so I do see it being a lot better for you because you do have the Six of Swords, which is literally better times ahead. And it's just a woman floating on the sea, and it's a nice calm sea. It's a beautiful sea. So there's no bumps in the road. Nothing bad that I see happening. Okay. Um, your re-engaged card is basically you seizing the day. It's carpe diem, seize the day. And it's again, focus on you. Sorry, someone's walking outside my door. It's focusing on yourself. Okay. Doing something that literally makes you smile every single day of your life. Okay. It's very, very important, especially now. Do something good for you. Your Ace of Swords is it's mental clarity. It's paying attention to those dreams that you have, especially repeating dreams. Okay. When you have a dream that when you wake up and you're like, geez, I swear to God, I just had that same dream. It's because spirit has a message for you in that dream. You need to pay more attention to your dreams. Again, I know you've been in my lives where I tell people keep a journal and just write down the little bits and pieces that you can of your dream. You don't have to really remember the whole entire thing. But once you write it down, walk away from it and leave it there. Okay. And don't look at it again till right before you go to bed. And it will trigger like more parts of the dream so that you can understand what's going on. That is what I have for you.
Cool. Okay. Kim, right? Yes. So Kim, I'm going to start with my crystal ball because I was kind of looking at it for you while Kit was reading. And one thing I want to say,
cool. I was hoping that you were going to do that for her.
oh, you one thing I'm going to say is that I see you climbing and it looks like a really rough terrain. But as I observe, I see two people in a fight, in a war, some kind of a battle. So I don't know if you just got done fighting with someone, an argument, or it could even be that what I call a wall of resistance. Like, okay, we're not talking about this. We need to talk about this, but I'm done with you kind of a vibe. So there is some kind of a struggle there. Now, the interesting part is I was kind of just relaxing and looking at this right here. I also saw somebody has a pocket of truth to share with you or that you're going to discover. And that's going to really help you quite a bit. I'm getting confirmation of my crown chakra. So this pocket of truth, I feel like is going to actually serve to release you from some struggle, some inner turmoil, or some kind of a darkness that's been grabbing you. Okay. It's been pulling you down and you're almost at war with you. So that one pocket of truth, and it's huge and it's a beautiful truth. I think it's going to release a lot of things. And with that, I feel like I see somebody new coming into your life. I don't know if you're partnered or not partnered. This could be a really close friendship as well. But somebody pure hearted, but I do feel like it's more like a child or younger vibe of a person, but that's what I have for you as far as a crystal goes. And Kim, what do we have for Kim? Show me now. The Ace of Wands. So that's going to bring you a lot of fire, a lot of deep connections. You're going to get your mojo back. If you've been in doubt, if you've been teeter-tottering with this job, this move, oh, you miss your family in another country, girl. I can't even imagine. This is going to get your fire lit. Also, bells are going to be significant, even though these are fireflies that you can't really super see well. I feel like a bell would really help you to clear some of that energy from you as well. Okay. So with that, that's what I have for you today.
That was nice. All right. I'm going to grab Helen. Helen, do you have a preference as to what you would like tonight, card-wise, from me? I got your Mercedes. You're after Helen.
Mercedes is my old roommate, you guys. Hi, Mercedes.
Oh,
Love her. Yes.
Helen, do you want Hocus Pocus? Do you want the Intuitive Tarot? I know she's still. Oh, whatever I'm drawn to. Okay, you got it. All righty. I was going to say, because I'm pretty sure she's new.
Yep.
All right, Helen.
Amy says she's learning tea leaves. Yay.
Hey, Katrina, I think, does tea leaves.
I'm so bad. I want to read everything. Coffee grounds, water, ink.
I think the ink is really interesting. I've seen someone do that a long time ago, and I like it.
Yeah. Smoke readings, candle wax.
I just
It's
like
fun.
I look over at the incense to see how the smoke is coming out of my incense. If it's yes, I do. Okay, I thought you did. I'm supposed to be getting cards for Helen, and I'm like chatting. Ooh.
Helen.
What? She goes, that's okay. Oh. Yay, I'm so happy. Everyone knows the star card is my absolute favorite card, and that was the last one that came out. So I'm so happy. All right, Helen, you got some really good no flying cards. They are flying. They're like going sideways across my desk. So Helen, you have the sun. I swear people tune in just to see the cards go all over the place. You have the 7 of coins. You have the 3 of wands. And I almost lost that star card. You have the questions, the King of Swords, the Hierophant card, and you have that wonderful star card. So that is absolutely awesome. So, you can't ask for better cards, to be honest with you. You start out with the sun, which is beautiful, radiant energy, which is you, that represent you, and you are ending with the star card, which means the wish that you have is going to come true. But I do want to tell you also have the manifesting card, and you get the manifesting card a lot. But I know that you have actually been really busy because you just came back from a trip. So, do get back into seriously manifesting again. Okay. Just so that you can have that wish come true that you are wishing for. I do want to talk to you about, because you do have good things are coming. It's like the fruits of all your labor. She goes, bad wish. No, it's not a bad wish. It's the wish card is wish granted, whatever you wish. You wouldn't make a bad wish, would you? No, I know you. You wouldn't make a bad wish. I don't even know why I'm questioning it. But I do want to say, the Hierophant card, it is the religious tradition card. A lot of people don't follow religion or anything. So I just say it's the card of faith is how I read it in my deck. That way it encompasses whoever happens to get it, whether you do follow religion or you don't. But it's literally to keep keep your faith. Don't let it waver. Because I know what you're wishing for, but don't. It is coming. It is going to happen. But and I do keep saying but, because I have the questions card and the King of Swords, and it's a strong-minded male, but he has like he's going to be really nice at first, and he is tall, dark, and handsome. It's not really the guy for you because he likes to play games. Like you wouldn't be the only person, okay? He's playing games with several other women at the same time. So when you get that little inkling right there in your gut, please pay attention to that. That your intuition telling you, nope, literally turn around and run from this guy. So I do want to tell you he's coming up, and I see it happening sometime next week. That way you do have a warning about that guy. And that is what I have for you, Helen. But don't forget, the wish card, like I said, you ended with the wish, and that's a beautiful card to get, the star card, wish granted. Uh-oh, that ain't going to happen. My screen flashed when you mentioned the bad wish. I know, I saw that. I don't know what that was. But y'all have come to enough of my shows to know that if it's going to the unexpected happens here. So it does. We literally watched smoke, and my incense is across the room, and everybody saw the smoke, and it wasn't from my stage or nothing because I hadn't had it lit. So, I mean, yeah, weird things happen during my show.
That's a good thing. So, Helen, this is what I have for you. While Kit was talking, I was kind of observing. One thing I want to say is that I do feel like you've recently come out as a conqueror of something major. I don't know what that is, but I see you almost like David and Goliath, whether it's conquering a fear or a situation or a job, but it was something like monumental. You felt like it was bigger than you. In the end, you realized that you're actually the giant and that thing was nothing to contend with. So I really like that about you. I feel like you have strong leadership abilities. Obviously, I'm new to the show. I don't know what you do or anything. I do feel like I see some steps that you need to take in order to further this, to make it work in the way that you want it to work. And what I saw was, I want to think about 5 steps, like you're super close in order to achieve whatever it is that you have your focus on. Okay. I do see a little bit of a problem with like negativity cropping up every now and then. I recommend that you get into the tub with like a cup and a half of Epsom salt and try to get rid of all that. It's just doubts, fears, and projections, mostly projections and pre-programming from other people. So it's going to be really important. I feel like that's a lot like me, that you just get in there and get rid of what other people have projected onto you. It's not your stuff. And to allow the new and the real you and the things to really crop up, because that can kind of cloud what it is that you're experiencing or thinking at the moment. Okay. And a card for you. I have listen. Listen, Helen. So silence your mind and pay attention. So meditation is going to be really important for you. It might be very good for you to sit and meditate a little bit. Also, like Kit was talking about journaling, but also journaling like what it is that comes up when you're feeling that negativity. What are the voices saying that you're, talking to yourself about? Oh, you can't do that. This always happens to me. All right. That's not even your voice tape. That stems from somewhere else. Break those tapes, throw them in the trash, and reset, because I think that you're doing super well and you have bright future. And actually, I see nothing but good. The only thing I see is that you're going to hamper yourself down with your own dark thoughts or letting other people speak negativity into your life. That's what I have for you.
Oh, she has started journaling. Hello to Denise. Hello, Shakira. And hello, Shawana.
Hi, everybody. Mercedes has a reading next.
Yes, she does. If I can find her.
Helen started journaling. Woo woo.
There we go. Mercedes, welcome, welcome, welcome.
And Paul, we're trying to get to everybody here. I believe we're doing donations first.
Yes.
And don't mind me, like I feel like my face is in everybody's face because I can't see a darn thing.
Who's Who's Paul? I don't see a Paul. I didn't see a Paul.
Way up there.
Oh, he's way up there. Okay. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Well, hello, Paul. Welcome. I'm really sorry. Sorry I missed you. All right.
Mercedes took care of my baby chihuahuas when I traveled and when I could not, and she's the only one that can handle them. Mercedes is very dear.
Well, okay. That was that. Mercedes, I apologize. That just knocked me off my game. I don't know if anybody saw that, but that person was screaming at me. I'm like, no, I can't. That really knocked me off. So we resage when that happens. Or I get one of the scary trolls in. Gosh, I really hope I don't get no scary trolls tonight. Helen, thank you so much for sharing. I appreciate it.
And you're welcome, Helen. Kim.
What?
She said you look perfect because I can't read with my glasses. I need a new script. Being a former optician and potentially I'd be doing it again, but I feel like I'm like showing my nose hairs to everybody. Hi.
Yes, Kim. It was on Facebook. No, the person wasn't a troll. I don't think it was just all capital. They were just screaming. I'm like, no, I'm not dealing with that tonight. What can I do? I see that. All righty then. You don't need to be here. There we go. Poor Mercedes ain't never getting her readings. Like jeepers.
Mercedes holding her breath. She's like, oh my goodness.
Well, I'm Kate. I apologize, but I refuse to send that Satan one off with love. I'm sorry, not tonight, Satan. You just got done screaming at me, and I'm just not doing it. And then you tell me my show is lies. No. Oh, Mercedes, I do have cards for you. I have the Creative Spark. I have the Two of Cups. I have the Emperor. I have the one that I have a hard time saying, the Vulnerable card. Just say it real quick. The Impulsive card. I do. Just say it real quick. The Imbalance card and the Three of Cups card. All right. So I want to address the Two of Coins because it's a balancing act. You have so much going on, literally so much going on, that you feel at the end of the day that you haven't accomplished anything, and try to change the way you do things. If say like every Tuesday you do your laundry, put it off, because if you've had so much that you've done already on Tuesday, put it off till the next day. It's going to be fine, unless you're going to end up walking around naked the following day. And that's very seldom that would actually happen to anybody. But, just try to decide what is like really, really important to get done in that day. Okay. If you have to write a list, stick to it. If you feel like you still have some energy left to tackle one or two more little minor things, then that's fine. But don't forget to take time for you. You are very, very important. So you have the Creative Sparks card, which is needing an outlet. If you're the type of person that tends to get bored very, very quickly, I always tell people pick up a hobby. Okay. Picking up a hobby is just so wonderful in so many ways because it will quiet those, like all the thoughts going through your head at night when you're trying to sleep, because you'll be that way you could change it and replace it with, I can't wait to see when this project is done type of thing. So that's why I always suggest pick up a hobby. And just work on it when you possibly can. Like maybe like at night just before you go to sleep so that it's a nice calming thing to do, to unwind. All right. Now I don't know if you are attached to if you have a romantic partner or not. But you have the Emperor card, which it's an authority type of person. It doesn't necessarily have to be actually a romantic partner. It could just be that male figure in your life that you can lean on when you need to. And I'm picking up that you're like a very self-sufficient person. You don't like to ask for help from anybody, but you are, like Griselle said, you're more than willing to help anybody and everybody. But, there's no shame in asking for help when you need it, even if it's just for somebody to lend an ear to listen to you, just so you can vent and get things off of your chest. So take that person up on that whenever they do say to you, hey, do you want some help with this? Or, hey, you want to talk? Something like that, take them up on it. Your imbalance card is being impatient and wanting. I laugh because I'm like the most impatient person on the planet. So that's why I'm laughing. I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing at myself. But it's you just, again, you're impatient. You can't wait to see like the end result of things. You need to learn to just calm down, just be, and let things flow at a nice progressive rate. Meditate, meditation does take a lot of work. It's not for everybody. Some people don't really give it a good enough try, and sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But meditation does. It's very nice when you can get it to work. It's wonderful and very, very relaxing. I'm very impatient. She goes, I'm very impatient. Again, I swear, I'm not laughing at you. It's just me because I'm like, I have to tell this person about being impatient, and I'm like the worst person on the planet. I am literally like the worst person on the planet. Griselle, I'm here in the studio way earlier than I actually need to be because I'm so afraid I'm going to miss the time to get in here and have enough time to get ready and stuff like that. But we're ending your reading with the Three of Cups, and it's a time to celebrate. It's friends getting together, it's family getting together, and just having a really, really good time together, and just being happy and celebrating. Holidays, being together is also a reason to celebrate. So that is what I have for you.
Okay. So Mercedes, when Kit was talking, it's kind of getting messages from both crystals. I wasn't intending on using this one. This is a new one that my friend Heather sent me, actually from Arizona. And what I see in this one, I actually see you on a horse and headed to the right. That's always the future, but you're in between two worlds. And what I see is major transformation. When you're on horse, I always think of movement, freedom. And actually, I would say the horse's first third is in the future. So I think that you're very close to making a change for yourself, one that you have wanted. I do see like two figures in this crystal as well, actually in some kind of a combat. I heard Mortal Kombat. some kind of a fight, a battle of wills. And then somebody picking up a heavy bag, like moving out, moving, leaving, something like to that effect. So it could be kind of like a breakup of a friendship or shakeup, or kind of like, I'm done. I don't know. So that is what the crystal said. And then while Kit was talking, I had a laugh because I had this card for you. It says set intentions. And so set intentions, plant the seed, and watch them grow. And we were talking about that a little bit earlier today, you and I. But same thing with what Kit's saying is like you have a lot on your plate. And it's easy, to be impatient, but things that we plant do take a little bit of time. And I agree. I think that doing a little bit of meditation and asking spirit to make it extremely clear what is for you and what is not. Also using, I think it's called a kinetic energy, where you actually stand up and say, okay, if this is good for me, I want that gentle push forward. If it is not good for me, I want the gentle push backwards. And you can ask yes or no questions in that manner, and spirit in your body will actually tell you. Get the heck out of Dodge here. I'm going to end it with this here. Then we have the Three of Cups. I don't know what you're doing, but we're partying. We're having a good time. We are feeling, we're vibing. We are totally tribing. So whatever gives you that emotional gratification, things like that. I think you're going to be celebrating or doing those kinds of things coming up in the not so distant future. The one thing that I'm going to say is that they have raccoons. They all have masks. So I'm going to say just be really careful that you know who you're hanging around with, that people have like clear motives. It doesn't have to be like bad motives or anything, but the fact that we're masks, it's maybe even a little bit like, I'm not too sure about you. I don't really want to expose my heart to you, that kind of a thing. And we're all a little bit slightly guarded. So I do feel like these are more like new people than older people, but I think it'll be a lot of fun as well. So that's what I have for you.
Oh, Mercedes, you're so welcome. All right, Brian Hill. He's been so quiet throughout the whole show. Leanna, hello. How are you?
Hi, Leanna.
Brian's from Meetup, some media type of platform. So I feel bad because he had RSVP'd on Meetup to come to my show for Tuesday, and I changed it to tonight. So, but he came. So I'm just waiting for a hi from him to let me know he's still here.
The more the merrier. You're welcome, Mercedes. You're going to read for Brian?
Oh, there he is. He's here admiring the lady services. Okay, Brian. Thank you for having patience, though. I really do so appreciate it.
And hi, Shauna.
Oh, how nice.
And Sandra, thank you.
How nice is that? Thank you. I have noticed a lot more male. We get a lot more male viewers. This past year, I've noticed. Like I said, I've been doing this for like 10 years online, and it's just awesome to see a lot. Nothing against females. Seriously, don't come for me. It's nice to see like a lot more males believing and participating.
I think there's a big movement with that. The divine masculine is definitely changing and waking up and growing in that way. It's a nice change.
Kanchan, hello, how are you? I hope I said your name right. You were here a lot earlier than the show before it went on. You came in 8 hours before. Mandy, hello, how are you tonight?
Hi, everybody.
Oh. Wow.
You say wow, and we're like, what?
No, just all the cards that, you know.
It's not even my reading. I'm all excited. What?
All right. Brian, let me ask, are you married? I put the notification on for the live. You were still here 8 hours early.
Oh gosh.
He's holding his breath from the wow. But are you married? Oh, my left hand itches. Like really bad. Yes, I am married, but we are separated. Okay, I am sorry to hear that. Unless it's a good thing. All right, so we have the Three of Wands. For some people, it's a good thing. For some people, it's not. I don't feel that it's a good thing in his case. I'm getting that he's kind of sad about it. We have the Embody card. We have the Judgment card. We have the Repetition card. The King of Coins. That's you. The Five of Swords. And the Four of Wands. So like I said, you did say you were married, but you're separated. And I feel that you are rather sad about that you didn't want this separation. And she just needed like some time, some space to think things through. So it's your Three of Wands. It's literally manifesting your dreams. I feel that you want to be back together with your partner. So start picturing you back together with your partner. And when you do, because this is a way of manifesting, when you do start picturing the two of you together, picture new things that you're doing together. Okay. Leave the past in the past. Just let that go. But start picturing new things like going on vacation, taking a small trip. I do see a 3-day weekend type of trip being very beneficial for the two of you. But her card is the Embodied card. And she felt kind of like underappreciated. Now, life does get busy and things happen. And I'm not blaming you for this, and I'm not blaming her for this, but you do have to keep the lines of communication open. And so you are obviously not a mind reader. You have no idea what's going on. And she has trouble putting everything into words, how she feels. So she did the only way she knows how, and hence the separation. She left the separation. So do reach out to her and say, let's get together. Let's talk about things so that we can either heal completely from the separation or move on, separately from the situation. Just say that's it. That's the end. Okay. Because you do have the Judgment card. So again, like I said, you have to open up those lines of communication. You're not a mind reader. You don't know what she's doing, what she's feeling, or what led to the separation, per se. So your Repetition card is you just feel literally like you're living. I don't know if you've ever seen the movie Groundhog Day, where it just repeats the same thing over and over every single day. But only you can change that from you getting up and saying, geez, it's like I just did this yesterday. Well, because you did. So you can change like the time you get up. You can change whether or not you're going to have coffee in your kitchen, or go to a coffee house and have coffee before you go on to work, take a different route home, anything you possibly can to change it up so it just doesn't seem so repetitive. Okay. Now, the Four of Wands, it's a celebrating union. And it is a happily married couple. Okay. I know you want to get back to the way literally the way things were when you first got together with your partner. And again, you need to open up those lines of communication. Say, listen, would you like to talk? We don't have to talk, but, let's just get together for coffee or a drink, what have you, and get together. And sometimes, just laughing and being silly about, good times that you've had can open up her being able to tell you what's going on. That is what I have for you. And thank you for being here. I am sorry. Again, I am so sorry. I forgot to change my days on Meetup. So I do apologize, but I do appreciate you being here. Thank you.
So, hi, Brian. So, while Kim was talking, I got a couple of different things. And one of the things, the first thing I see is a person with their foot lifted, almost like in a kick. Okay. So I don't know if like somebody got kicked out or that kind of a thing. And one of the last things that I saw was somebody who was like very upset, almost like wielding a broom. So I feel like somebody here has a temper, somebody involved in the situation. No judgment. Been there, done that. That's why I ain't got a real ring on my hand in a long time. But I'm going to say that also, I feel like there have been things that have been said. I saw a pair of lips that were larger. And within the lips, everything else was encompassed. And it just seems like maybe harsh words or talking that's not constructive. It's more destructive or designed to tear down. So, and I feel like it's because of that temper. Now, the other major thing that I did see is eyes. I feel like either you're eyeballing your partner or they're eyeballing you in your social media, that kind of a thing. So I feel like I feel like one person more than the other. I feel like they're more kind of like looking at your social media, who you're talking to, anything like that, any emails if they have access to it. I don't know what. Obviously, we're not privy to that information, but I feel like it's a lot of scrutiny. You're being kind of like watched. And I saw a pair of sunglasses, which to me almost always signifies wanting to detect but not be detected. Do you understand those messages? Also, show me what I need to see here for Brian and his partner.
He said yes.
Okay. All right. Four of Swords. Obviously, you guys are on a break. I don't know where my camera is. Here somewhere. There you go. All right. So this tells me that there's a need or you're currently withdrawing, going within. And the Four of Swords, I always look at it as like viewing the Three of Swords. Okay. What hurt me? Trying to really process and digest that because we want to kind of work with what we have where we're at and not taint the waters with everything else, whether the new waters or repeat things or anything like that. So I feel like you're in a period of like hibernation, self-protection, and I totally get that. Oh, that's awesome. Look, you got the star as well. So this is healing. So you're withdrawing to go ahead and do some healing, the star, a lot of inner work as well. But also I feel like there's a songbird here. I feel like the clouds are parting, the poppies are blooming. And I think this has been like a long haul for both of you, but you have a vision that you want fulfilled. And that's what you're focused on. King of Pentacles. I feel like you're somebody who's very stable. I think that you might be slow to move, slow to pull the trigger on things. But you look out for the welfare of what is going to really help things bloom, grow, and support your family of choice, whatever that means to you. Okay. But the King of Pentacles, not the fastest king of the deck, as you probably know, but definitely out of all the kings, I vote King of Pentacles because, they're there to stay. They're not there to mess around. They don't invest in things that are not worth it. And then I have the Fool. So this is you taking a chance. Now, I feel like you and your partner could be very different. It could feel like men are from Mars, women are from Venus kind of a thing. I see I'm like, what is the English word? Wolf. The wolf and the hare, you know, so you guys, one of you can be like really kind of skittish and the other one very strategic in their approach. Now it appears to be what feels like some ice on the ground, you know, kind of like some icy ground, some things to kind of work through and stuff. But just know that when you communicate, it's two different very styles. You have two different very big backgrounds, and maybe, you know, counseling might be able to help you communicate and smooth that over so that you guys can build up skills and be able to communicate together, like neutral party assistance there. But that's what I have for you. And it looks good to me.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you, Brian. We appreciate it. Helen, you're so very, very welcome. All right. I hope I'm not mispronouncing her name. Kanchan, are you still here? I hope so. I mean, she did
a roll call.
waited 8 hours. You know? Oh, that was just so cute. I came into the studio and she was there. She is still here. All righty. I am pulling cards from my goddess deck, the goddess guidance deck. Travis, hello. How are you tonight? If you remember, Travis was in our show last Sunday, and I had told him he was going to win some money.
Yeah.
He went on that live video on my YouTube channel and said, "Oh my God, I won my." I'm not gonna say how much I won. He goes, "Oh my God, I won money." I was like, "Oh my God, congratulations!" And he told me on Thanksgiving. So I was like, it was just so nice. I just so happy for him.
Oh my goodness, that is amazing. How fun is that?
I thought it was really so sweet. Good night, Kate. Thank you for being here.
Bye.
All righty. Now, I tend to butcher the goddesses' names a little bit. All right, sometimes horribly. So, Kanchan, we have the goddess Hathor, Sedna, Kali, and Yamina. I told you, I butcher them. I don't mean to. All right, so Hathor is the goddess of reciprocity, and it's, you know, you do and do and do and do for others, and yet when you need help, nobody ever helped you. You know, they're always, "I'm too busy, this, and this." Well, start saying no. Literally find your voice and start saying, "No, I'm sorry. I'm too busy." Okay. You need to reserve your energies for stuff that you need to do. I'm not saying, you know, completely forget about helping other people. No, I would never say that. I'm just saying pick and choose who you're going to help and what type of circumstances. Okay. Now, Sedna is infinite supply, and she's talking to your spirit guides, especially like when your faith starts to waver and you're like, "I don't know if I can possibly do this again," or stuff. Talk to your spirit guides, okay? Pardon me, because she is saying that your spirit guides are going to give you the strength. They are going to give you the energy that you do need. And don't forget to also tell yourself that you do got this. You can do this. The goddess Kali, this is a beautiful card. It's endings and beginnings, and the old must be released before new can enter. And I'm going to give you an example as to how that goes. So, you know, if you are looking for like love and romance, you need to let go of past hurts, from past romantic hurts. Okay. We've all been there. Okay. We've all been in those situations, unfortunately, where someone just did us dirty. And I always suggest to clients, write on a piece of paper, "I forgive," write their name, and write down whatever they did wrong. Okay. And then burn the piece of paper and just throw it out into the universe and literally just forget it. And that way you can have love flow into your life, because that way divine spirit knows that you're on your road to healing, and then you're open and receptive to getting love. Now, the goddess Yamanya is golden opportunity. There are important doors opening for you. Walk through them. And I am getting from that card literally that, jeepers. Always at the end of the show. So I am getting from that card that somebody actually is having a very good financial opportunity about to ask you, would you be interested in doing? It has to do with like a job type of thing. Okay. And it is very favorable for you at this time. So go ahead and say yes. That is what I have for you. I love this deck. I love the Goddesses deck.
While you were talking, Kat, I was kind of just chilling.
Oh,
And my little kitty was waving. Yeah. So when you said go ahead and write the name down, I forgive, the little kitty was actually waving goodbye towards the past, like towards my back. So to me, I was like confirmation. I'm like, I didn't know Kitty was actually working, because when she's not on camera, I don't make her work.
Aww.
Yeah. But that's a confirmation of letting go of old baggage and things like that. One thing that I did see in the crystal ball for you is I saw a figure of like a noose, like a hangman. And I feel like you're trying to gain a different perspective, more of a spiritual perspective on things. And I do feel like you actually already have perspective. Maybe you're dragging your feet on a couple of things that you need to actually take care of, or pull the trigger on some things that you need to do in order to, I guess, be where you want to be, if that makes sense. Show me what I need to see, and show me now. Queen of Pentacles. So we have the Queen of Pentacles right here. Yeah, this is being solid, salt of the earth. Children can love you. Animals can love you. You could have a very grounded way of doing things. And also, I feel like within your sacral chakra, it holds the key to what it is that you want to do, because right here in this image, if I can get it centered, right in the middle of the cow, where I would presume would be the sacral chakra, there's actually a key. Okay. It's super busy, so it's hard to kind of detect, and I've never seen it before. But I think that is your holy grail. There's actually a cross right behind it saying this is a mark, almost like X marks a place. So whatever gives you that joy, that excitement, that even sensuality, or that feel good feeling, whatever that is, I feel like move that way, because it has everything to do with your sacral chakra. And by the way, if you didn't know, you are very gifted as well. Very in tune with spirit, very in tune with other people. I would say maybe perhaps even an empath. Okay. And that is what I have for you.
Oh, that is wonderful. That cat is absolutely adorable. I agree with you 100%, Kim. It's absolutely, I love cats. Very, very, very much. I do.
Makes me laugh.
We are coming up to the end of our show. We do apologize. But I did list up in the description of the show Griselle's YouTube and my YouTube channel. We have really big plans that we can't tell you about yet, happening in January. So if everybody could go subscribe to those two channels, we would so, so greatly appreciate it. And if you want your chakras cleared, oh, Brian, you're very, very welcome. If you need your chakras cleared, I will put up Griselle's email address as soon as the wonderful Griselle gives it to me. I will put it down in the comment section of the show after the show. So you can email her to get your chakras cleared. You are so welcome. Thank you for being here. And thank you, everybody who was here, everybody who shared the donation reads. I just appreciate everybody coming out so much. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, Mercedes, you are so very, very welcome.
It was super fun.
Nice to meet you. Thank you for being here. All right, everyone. Hopefully I can convince Griselle to come back and be here again next Sunday with me. She says yes. And we do plan on being live. We still have to work it out for New Year's. So come hang out with us for New Year's Eve. All right, everyone. Thank you.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Yeah,
Griselle, you stay on.
I'm on.